The next stop on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to the Arsh Hills of Brooklyn, Michigan, and Michigan Speedways. We're here today for the running of the Miller Lite 400. This is the first and only stop we'll have at Michigan this season. Now, as the field of 40 cars lines up for 30 laps of action here today on this 2-mile D-shaped racetrack. On the pole for this racer today, it's Jessica Shelton. She's won at Michigan here before in this series, though. She's won once this season. That came at Martinsville Speedway. She's alongside the Daytona 500 winner this season, Keith Batson, in car number 39, the Motorcraft Ford. Shelton has a West report, and both drivers, Shelton and Batson, both will carry in-car cameras in today's race. Second row is the Angel Navarro in car 44, and Cassie Dent, car number 84. She starts fourth in position here today. I think this is the best start Cassie's had this season. Going to the third row is the Nikki Martinez in car 42, and alongside her, Phil Parker in car number 5. So you got 3 ladies on the top 5 spots this season in this race at Michigan there. So great qualifying runs for those 3, especially for Cassie and Nikki. It's their best starts of the season. For Shelton on the pole, well, just another pole for Shelton, I guess you might say, in her season this season. Going to the next row down, we see car number 10, Joshua Osborne, driven to Honor Chevrolet. He's alongside Trent Dunham in car number 1. Starting next row down will be car number 43, Mike Becker, and car number 3, Cole Deaver in the GM Goodman Chevrolet. Deaver has our third in-car camera for this race here today. Next row, Rob Evans in car number 19, the Ineos Motor Oil Chevrolet. He's alongside number 4, William Brock. Next row has car 16, Johnny Gardner, 2-time winner this season so far. He won at Bristol and Rockingham. He's alongside another 2-time winner this season, Zach Rogers, in car number 6, the Burger King Dodge is alongside. Next row sees car number 12, Mitchell Collins, and beside him car number 69, Kev Shearer in the Lemu Emu and Doug Liberty Mutual Chevrolet. Next row is Matt Haas in car number 8, the winner of the All-Star Race at Charlotte this season. He's alongside Charles Sanford, the winner at Sonoma in car 03, the Manila Coke Chevrolet. Next row is car number 20, Cole Baker, and car number 22, Dylan Pote. Next row is number 14, Matt McIntyre, the Home Depot Mobile One Ford. He's alongside car number 99, it's Levi McIntyre, who won at Nashville this season, the Marble Studios WWE Zeb Bellringer Ford. Next row down is car number 18, Nathan Hudson, the winner of the 600 at Charlotte this season, the Interstate Batteries Chevrolet. He's alongside number 52, G Fuel Dodge of Mason Wood. Next row down is car number 76. It's Ty Dent, the other Suicide Squad car. He plays the Joker, whereas his wife Cassie plays Harley Quinn. Alongside Ty will be car number 25, Seth Cole in the Flat Out Racing Network Chevrolet. Next row down is car number 70, Kat Batson in the Jelly Belly Ford. She's alongside car number 91, Jordan Anderson in the Mopar Dodge. Next row, Kyle Matthews, who won it at North Wilkesboro this season in the number 9 Mellow Yellow Pontiac. He's beside number 01, Jake Emerson in the Jimmy John's U.S. Army Chevrolet. Next row, Zachary Fitzwater in 59, the Marina Fox Foundation Dodge. He won at Talladega this season, the Winston 500. And Jay Jefferson, the Pizza Hut Chevrolet, car 48. Next row down is number 41, Taylor Gertis. And number 2, it is Dylan Young. Next row has number 97, Zach Winkle in the John Deere Ford, and number 89, Quentin Moore in the Boss Hog Barbecue Sauce Racing with Jesus Ford. Next row down has car number 24, Ty Dent in the DuPont Chevrolet, and Kate Anderson in number 88, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. And starting shotgun field will be the winner at California this season, Jesse Turner, and number 30 is Ryan George. Starting shotgun in this race here today. Again, in-car cameras today will be carried by Cole Deaver, Keith Batson, and Jessica Shelton. Those will be the three that will be riding on board with during this race. The track here at Michigan, very, very fast and usually plenty wide. We'll see maybe 3, sometimes 4 wide racing here at Michigan Speedway. You saw how wide they can get at California earlier this season, so we'll see what happens as the race goes on. Here's the command to fire the engines. So as the field rolls off a pit road here, we'll be ready for the start right after this and right after this. Meantime, problems already with Nathan Hudson, the number 18 Interstate Batteries Chevrolet. We saw his car stand still when the field was rolling off a pit road. Well, he's got mechanical failure on his number 18 Interstate Battery Chevrolet sitting on pit road. We'll see if he'll be back out for the race during this race or not, though. But we'll see if he's out of race or not. Meantime, coming to the start-finish line here, Jessica Shelton leading down on the green flag here as we start the Miller Lite 400 at Michigan. Green flag is out and we are underway. Oh, this is not going to be good at the start of this race here. They're 4 wide through turns 1 and 2. Oh, this is not going to be good going into turn 3. This is not going to be good here. Look at this bunch. 4 wide through there. That's Martinez, Navarro, and Dent. They made it. Somehow they made it. I don't know why. I don't know how, too. Nicky Martinez moves away in the second position here after that wild first lap, and there's still plenty, while 3 wide, about 2-3 rows deep down the backstretch here, as William Brock tries to get by the 43 car of Mike Becker. Martinez, meantime, chasing down Jessica Shelton, who led the first lap in this race here. And boy, the speeds there, look at the speeds there, very, very fast here. Shelton already at well over 200 miles an hour down the front stretch here. And check that lap out, 2:02.617. I mean, they are very, very fast here at Michigan today. And to give you an idea, Shelton was on the pole for this race at 2:06. That was the pole speed for this racer. I crap you not, 2:06 was the pole speed for this race here today. Usually they run fast at a track like Michigan. It does tend to present some problems here as they come off turn number 4. You see, as we watch Phil Parker try to battle Cole Baker for position. But they run that fast at Michigan, at a track like this at Michigan, though, they tend to present some problems to where they can go so wide through the turns that there's no room and they'll wreck. And I thought that we were going to have a lap 1 big one there for a minute there. And speaking of which, Ryan George is spun, Kyle Matthews, Quentin Moore. Oh my God, Zachary Fitzwater, a bad crash. And I swear to you, when we tested these cars out in the same setup here, I swear to goodness, I swear we went caution free. But shows you what I know. Zachary Fitzwater, a bad crash for the number 59 Marina Fox Foundation Dodge, and he was. Well, no time like to press to see what happened in replay. They got 4 wide again. Quentin Moore got it right up, and then Ryan George and Kyle Matthews and Fitzwater. That sent Fitzwater upside down right here. Now watch this. There Moore gets right into Kate Anderson, spins her. Now Fitzwater's one to be watching. He's sliding on his rip at 120 miles an hour. Dunham and Sanford both go by. Charles Sanford, that is. And 48 car Jay Jefferson, he spins. Dylan Young gets through. Now watch Fitzwater as he hits the grass. Just almost about like what happened to Casey Atwood at Daytona 99 in the Busch race. He hits the grass and turns over several more times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Nope, 5 times he's flipped over and he stays on his roof. Oh my gosh, that is a bad crash for Zachary Fitzwater here, and I know this is the video game, but to mind you how bad these things look as you see the damaged car Quentin Moore drive by, real time. Man, just an absolutely horrific set of circumstances for the number 59 card, Zachary Fitzwater, as he flipped upside down, trying to end this crash here. I mean, I cannot imagine sliding on a roof at about 120 miles an hour on a metric like he did. I mean, that was an it's something you can only imagine unless you lived through something like that. So the pace car lights are off here. You see the two cars out of the race here, Quentin Moore and Zachary Fitzwater, and also add Nathan Hudson as the car out of the race as well too. Remember the problems he had on pit road where his car wouldn't start? Well, it was a mechanical failure that knocked him out before they even rolled off of pit road to get for the pace lap. So tough break for the 600 winner Charlotte, and also tough break for Angel Navarro. He's sitting on pit road as his car's now suffered problems. Navarro, who started this race third in the order, we thought this may be a day of something good for Angel Navarro, and unfortunately something has gone afoul for him. So on the point, it's Jessica Shelton. She's led every lap so far. Nikki Martinez is second. Third is William Brock. Fourth is Rob Evans. Fifth is now Mike Becker. Sixth is Matt Haas. Seventh, Joshua Osborne. Eighth, Johnny Gardner. Ninth, Phil Parker. 10th is Matt McIntyre. 11th is Cole Baker. 12th, Kev Shearer. 13th, Ty Dent. 14th, Zach Rogers. 15th is Cassie Dent. 16th is Taylor Gertis. 17th is Kat Batson. 18th, Zach Winkle. 19th, Dylan Potey. And 20th is Seth Cole. That's how they run at the moment as the green flag is about to fly. And the Michigan 400 is back underway on lap number 9. And Nikki Martinez was ready for Shelton on that start here. Here she comes to the inside of the number 11 Budweiser Ford here, as Martinez will stick that number 42 Pontiac to the low side, and she'll take the lead for the time being. But Shelton fights back on the outside of the track here as they come off turn number 2. William Brock dives low to the racetrack here. Here comes number 43 Mike Becker. From the roof cam of Jessica Shelton's car. She is running in second position right now. Look at that speed, 213 miles an hour into turn number 1. And down to 178 in the middle of 1 and 2 as they come off turn number 2 now. She's on the outside, dropping spots here. Rob Evans is to the low side. Evans getting awfully close to Shelton. I think I saw 210 blink going into turn number 3. Now she'll floor to throttle on her Ford as she comes down the start-finish line. 205, 6, 7, 209, 212, 214 miles an hour into turn number 1 this time. And Shelton's last lap, 198 miles an hour. Another 3 wide through there, and Cole Baker gets a little bit loose right there as Kev Shearer passes by. Now Rob Evans goes low, and now Shelton's in the middle of a 3 wide between Evans, Ty Dent. Zach Rogers, meantime, trying to figure out who he wants to go with. In the meantime, our outside pulser, Keith Batson, he's dropped back here in the 39 car. In kind of a good... Batson now running 22nd, but he's running there alongside the 24 car of Tyler Deaver. Tyler Deaver, meantime, is alongside his brother Cole Deaver. The 24 and 3 cars are side by side, 3 wide into turn number 3. And Cassie Dent, who started this race in 4th position, she decides, I want out of this mess too. Field thunders into turn number 1 once again here. Seth Cole now trying to make headway on the outside of the racetrack as they come off turn number 2. He's alongside Kat Batson, who has got her husband Keith drafting off of her. Keith decides to heck with this, and I want to go to the inside and take possession away, and he does. Batson will move. That's Keith Batson, that is, and Keith will move up to the. Let's see what he's clocked at this time by. Keith clocked in the 17th spot, Kat in 18th. Meantime, it's two Pontiacs out in front here. Nicky Martinez leads. Second is Mike Becker. Third is Joshua Osborne. Two Pontiacs first and second. Then you got a Chevy in third, Chevy in fourth, and a Chevy in fifth with Phil Parker on the outside of there, matching his car number in fifth position. Matt Haas is sixth, Johnny Gardner seventh, Shelton's up back up to eighth, ninth is Ty Dent, and Matt McIntyre is in 10th. Fast lap race so far being set by Rob Evans at 205.5 miles an hour. And look, and top four speeds are all over 205. Track's so good here at Michigan Speedway this season, you'd have thought they repaved this track. Back into turn number one once again here. Osborne to the low side of Mike Becker for position. That's for second place. Osborne has to back off just a little bit there and regroup. And now here comes number four. There comes number four, William Brock, who's matching his car number in fourth position. And he's got Phil Parker helping him here now. As now Osborne's now shoved up to the high side now, being shuffled back to the back. Matt Haas back there, Johnny Gardner, and Jessica Shelton as well. And now they go 3-1 on the front stretch here. Where's Haas going to go to now? But by the time he makes his mind up here, Johnny Gardner says, "Ha ha, I got you to the inside. I got you stuck in the middle now." And now Shelton decides to help Johnny Gardner now as she tries to keep in the inside lane. Shelton now pulls alongside Osborne, but stuck in behind Johnny Gardner at the moment here. As you go on board Jessica Shelton's car, number 11 Budweiser Ford. She's in 8th position. In the meantime, Mike Becker's going to take the lead here with now 17 in the books and 13 to go here. We'll check and see where the other in-car cameras are at right now. There's the look from Keith Batson's view. Trying to catch a sniff of the draft off Dylan Poteet's car. And meantime, William Brock's going to try to take the lead from Mike Becker. You're seeing it up ahead. See how fast Keith goes into turn number one. I bet she's about going to be over 215. 215, 216 going into turn number one. And now from Cole Deaver's view, Deaver's running 31st at the moment. He's now trying to battle with Dylan Young, who's the defending winner, who won the last time he was at Michigan. Talking about the man in number 2, Miller Ford. And Dylan usually runs good at Michigan, but not today. He's not. He's running in 30. He's running in 30th right now. Trent Dunham now to the low side. He tries to take a spot from Dylan Young for the time being. And look at this field of cars we got for the lead here. William Brock now goes to the top spot here. Martinez is second. Angel Navarro is in this mix as well, too. Navarro is not on the lead lap. He is in 37th position. He is held up. Phil Parker and Mike Becker both. Osborne goes by. Kev Shearer goes by. Here comes 76 of Ty Dent. Here comes Gardner. He's now in the middle of the pack of cars here. Shelton is as well too. But look at the car in between here. Where did Zach Winkle come from in the 97 car? There he is, the John Deere number 97. Where did Zach Winkle come from? He's up to the top 15 now. Backstretches the field. Thunders into turn 3. Boy, just absolutely tremendous racing we're having today at Michigan Speedway here. We may be in for one heck of a finish. I'll almost guarantee you this. And Matt McIntyre looks for lead on Nicky Martinez, and he's going to take it through turns 1 and 2. Matt McIntyre, who won twice last season, he's trying to go for his first victory of season 27. And Matt's got the team that's plenty capable of doing so. Matt McIntyre, car number 14 out in front now. Martinez in second position. She's looking for her first victory in her career. Zach Rogers trying to become the first driver to win 3 times this season. He won at Atlanta and Riverside. Down the back stretch they come in at turn number 3. Osborne looks low. And Rogers goes down the inside, slams the door in Osborne's face. And here they come off turn number 4, and Martinez for the lead again on Matt McIntyre. That completes lap number 23. We have 7 to go. And Martinez, and we got problems in turn number 1. A big crash. Shelton up and over. What happened? Kyle Matthews slams in the back of Martinez. Look at, if you only can see on the speed on Martinez. Martinez blew up right in front of the entire field. Unflippin' believable. Rogers is involved. Osborne. Baker. Better question is who didn't crash? That's a better question. Shelton up and over. Dunham and Ryan George involved. Levi McIntyre, Mitchell Collins, Kate Anderson, Tyler Deaver, Jake Emerson, Cassie Dent upside down. Baker's involved. Dylan Young. There's going to be a lot of fingers pointing at Nikki Martinez over that one. I mean, she blew up. Her car blew up right in front of the entire field and caused the mother of all accidents. Real time. I have never seen such. There's going to be an awful lot of mad drivers in this race. I will about guarantee you this here after this in the garage area, and there may be a fight or two possibly. There, Kate Anderson badly damaged in a Goodwrench Chevy, the number 88 car. McIntyre, Zeb Bellringer all scraped up on that car. Matt McIntyre led him back to the start-finish line for the yellow flag. In-car cameras and we have in-car cameras in all 3 of the cars that crashed too. First from Keith Batson's view. Cole Deaver's view. And fasten your seatbelts. Here's Jessica Shelton's view. I almost couldn't tell who was the one that they put Shelton back on her lid, or back on all four wheels there. Let's take a look again as to what happened here. There she is right there. There's Batson trying to get through. There's Shelton sliding down the track. And let's see. Kyle Matthews just put Shelton back on the lid and back on all four wheels and before he ran to the back of the car of Nicky Martinez. And look how many cars are out of this race. 18th on back. Out of the race here. Mitchell Collins, Joshua Osborne are out of the race here. So is Jordan Anderson, Phil Parker, Kev Shearer, Levi McIntyre, Zach Rogers, Trent Dunham, Cassie Dent, Jessica Shelton, Nicky Martinez, who had the lead when she blew up, Mason Wood, Jesse Turner, Kat Batson, Tyler Deaver, Dylan Young, Kate Anderson, Seth Cole, and Kyle Matthews, and the lap car of Angel Navarro. So, all in all, 19 car. I think. 19, isn't it? No, yeah. No, actually, all in all, 20 cars crashed in turns 1 and 2. That was how many cars were involved in that crash. 20 cars at Michigan. That is a Talladega-sized pileup, obviously. And so we are going to have a 1-lap dash, or we're going to have a 2-lap dash, a checker flag here, the green-white checkered at Michigan Speedway. Matt McIntyre is your leader. Second is William Brock. Third is Ty Dent. Fourth is Matt Haas. Charles Sanford is fifth. Sixth is Dylan Poteet. Seventh is Jay Jefferson. Eighth is Zach Winkle. Ninth is Mike Becker. 10th is Rob Evans. 11th is Ryan George. 12th, Keith Batson. I don't know who's going to be the winner and who's I don't know who's going to be going for the winner and who's not here. This is going to be a good question here. Green flag is out with 2 laps to go in the Miller Lite 400. Matt McIntyre trying to hold him off for his first victory of the season here. William Brock on the outside. Here comes number 76, Ty Dent. To the low side, looking for second place here. And Brock's going to get it for the moment. Charles Sanders trying to go for it now as they'll get the white flag this time by. Brock trying to close up on Matt McIntyre off turn number 4. White flag is out for the Home Depot Mobile 1 Ford of Matt McIntyre. Brock trying to catch him here. Ty Dent running in 3rd position. 4th position battle from 4th is Charles Sanford and the 8 car of Matt Haas. Winkle's in 6th position here with Jefferson in 7th here. Let's see what happens on the backstretch here. Brock's closed up on the back of McIntyre. Let's see what the kind of run he's going to get in this turn number 3. Brock trying to close it a little bit as they come off turn number 4. It's not going to happen for... I don't know. It might happen for Brock, though. Let's see what happens off turn number 4. He closed up in the back of McIntyre's car. Short at the line. Matt McIntyre wins the Miller Lite 400 at Michigan. So Matt McIntyre in the number 14 Home Depot Mobile 1 Ford goes to victory lane here today. Second will go to William Brock. Third to Ty Dent. Fourth to Charles Sanford. And fifth place will go to the car of Matt Haas. Zach Winkle 6th. 7th will go to Rob Evans. 8th will go to Mike Becker. 9th, Dylan Poteet. And Jay Jefferson finishes in 10th position, averaging 136.021. Average speed 136.021. Margin victory 073 at the start finish line. Rest of the cars that finished here today, Keith Batson was 11th, 12th Cole Baker, 13th Taylor Gertis, 14th Johnny Gardner, 15th Jake Emerson, 16th Cole Deaver, and the last car to finish the race in 17th position was Ryan George. And all, 22 cars out of the race here today. Well, 23 if you want to count Nathan Hudson, who blew up even before they rolled off a pit road for the start of the race. And so, two of the cars out of the race because of an earlier altercation as Fitzwater and Quentin Moore had problems here. But then you had that happen, and then also you had the 20 car big one that happened with it was 6 laps remaining in the race. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable on what happened here today. So if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got interests, gaming videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, which is in full swing as well too. I'll guarantee his races are a lot better than what I have to offer too. The way things went today at Michigan, but can't take nothing away from the winner of the race here. Obviously, no matter how you slice it. So that will do it today at Michigan Spirit. Congratulations again to Matt McIntyre, the winner of the Miller Lite 400. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA. Offline Racing Express. We will see you at the first dual race of the season, the Molson 300 Duels at Sanair Raceway near Montreal.